Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And we are down to the very last clip from the Warning's own YouTube page from their Whisky 2020 show in January of that year. They're going to be playing 21st Century Blood for us. So we've already got a playlist going of this show. There were a total of 16 songs played on that evening. There are 13 clips available on the Warning's YouTube channel. So I'm not sure why the other 3 didn't make it, but that's okay. We're happy to have what we've got. These are really high quality clips. They sound great. They look good. They're multicam. They did a pretty nice job on it. It's been so much fun watching the show and seeing the fans go nuts, you know, and they're just absolutely killing it at this show. Kind of sorry to see it go in a way, but it's been really fun. Adrian, do you have any thoughts before we take a look at this?
21st Century Blood. Basketball time.
Yeah.
I used to call this the bouncy song because I could imagine like dribbling a basketball to the beat of the song.
Yeah. I think you mentioned that with Hunter too. Yeah, the shuffle.
It's a shuffle.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, let's go ahead and look at this and we will discuss afterwards.
Alrighty.
Empire
All right. What'd you think, Adrian?
Whisky, this is a good crowd for the warning. And I was also just checking out Pow. She's like really working it. You know, she's like, I swear in some parts it looks like she's airborne or something.
She
really
probably
got
is.
that energy going, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, Danny being a perfect show person with the facial expressions and the guitar, and Allie just being Allie. She just doesn't go quite as crazy as Danny and Powell, but you know, she's got her own thing going on.
At this point, the song is over 3.5 years old, too. So it's already an oldie for the band, but they just killed it. Of course, this was a show where they also did Shattered Heart, Copper Bullets as well. So they did play a goodly number of songs from the first album. Of course, they had just the 2 albums out and the Narcisista single. It looked like a ton of fun, ton of energy, just like all the other tracks that we saw from this one, really. I mean, that was the place to be, for sure, that night. I'm hoping they play there again and that maybe there's an opportunity to get tickets to see them. You know, honestly, we did pretty well when we saw them in Boston because we were up so close to the stage, possibly even closer than we would have been at the Whisky. Certainly, it's an intimate club, not very big, as we can see in all these clips, and it would just be great to see them in a place that size. For example, the Foo Fighters just played a surprise gig at the Black Cat in downtown D.C., which is not a big place, you know, a few hundred people. Yeah, a little place, and they told everybody at 4 o'clock. They're like, go, stand in line. No, you can't order it online. You have to be there. You know, so everybody in the D.C. area was able to go, you know. And one of my friends was there and lucky enough to grab a ticket and see the show. I would like for that to happen. Paul McCartney does that, too. He'll just suddenly show up in a little place somewhere. Like does that in New York a lot. The Rolling Stones have done it. A lot of bands have done it, so I would love it if the Warning would do that sometime.
So, yeah, I've heard of people like after a concert, they'll like go play a local bar or something after the concert.
Well, Stevie Ray Vaughan did that, actually. A friend of mine went and saw Stevie and then went to a bar after the show just to hang out for a little bit afterwards, you know. I guess wait for the traffic to clear out. And in walked Stevie with his guitar under his arm, and there was a band on stage already, and he just walked right up, and they let him on, of course. And he did like a whole another hour and a half there. So, yeah. I mean, it does happen, for sure. So, who knows? We shall see. Anyway, that was really fun. The playlist is now complete, folks. If you've been waiting, it's ready for your eyes at this point. And give your thoughts on this show and on this cut and anything else you want to mention having to do with it or that time period. If there are details you think we missed, leave those below. If you have other suggestions for us, leave those below as well. We're always looking for new shows. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, folks.
See you all later.